Hello everyone. In this video we will learn the basics of Java programming language, how we can install JDK and Eclipse IDE, why we should learn Java programming language, what are the features and advantages of Java programming language. Then we will write and run our first program. Before starting this video, if you are new to this channel then please subscribe this channel and press the bell icon to get the latest notification. Okay, so let us start our video. So what is Java? Java is a programming language. Java is a high-level and object-oriented programming language. Object-oriented means that in Java we deal with classes and objects. Object is a real-world entity and class are the groups of objects. Java was developed by Sun Microsystems in the year 1995. James Gosling is known as the father of Java. Java was originally named as Oak, but later it was renamed to Java. In Java we can write the code once and we can run it on any device or machine. Java is a case-sensitive language, which means that it treats capital and small letters differently. For example, hello and hello in caps lock and small letters will have different meanings in Java. Next, why you should learn Java programming language. Java is a must for students and working professionals to become great software engineers, especially when they are working in software development field. What are the features of Java? As already discussed, Java is an object-oriented language in which we deal with classes and objects. Java is a platform-independent language. We can run it on any device or machine. It is simple and secure language. It is easy to learn. Next, it is portable and robust. Java makes an effort to eliminate error-prone situations by emphasizing mainly on compile time error checking and runtime checking. Next point is multi-threaded. With Java's multi-threaded feature, it is possible to write programs that can perform many tasks simultaneously. This design feature allows the developer to construct interactive applications that can run smoothly. Next point is interpreted. Java bytecode is translated and converted into machine instructions. Java enables high performance. Java is designed for the distributed environment of the internet. Java is considered to be more dynamic than C or C++, since it is designed to adapt an evolving environment. There are different applications of Java programming. It is used almost everywhere for making desktop applications such as Acrobat Reader, Media Player, Antivirus, etc. Enterprise applications such as banking application, in mobile, embedded systems, smart card, robotics, games, etc. It has advantages of high-level security, load balancing, and clustering. Currently, Android and Java ME are used for creating mobile applications. Next, what are the tools that you will be required to run any Java program? First, you need a laptop or PC, operating system whether it is Linux or Windows, JDK stands for Java Development Kit, Notepad or any text editor if you want to run the program directly in the command prompt, or you can download and install IDE, Integrated Development Learning Environment. Now we will learn how we can set up Eclipse IDE for Java. Search for Java JDK in the search bar. I will give you the link in the description box. Here you can see Java SE downloads, Java Platform Standard Edition. So download the JDK. Here we have download option for downloading JDK. Check your system specification and download the version according to your PC or laptop. After downloading, open the file to install. Click on yes and here we get the installation window. Click on next and then click on next. After the setup has been installed, now we have to set the Java path variable. So first go to program files. Here you will find a folder called Java. Inside this folder you will get Java JDK folder. Here you will get bin folder. So here we have to copy this path and close this window. Go to the system settings, right click on my computer and select properties. Click on environment variable option. On the system variable, search for path. Now click on edit. Here you have to type the address of Java JDK bin folder. Just click on New and paste the copied path. Click on OK and then after click on OK. Now we have successfully set up Java JDK variable path. After setting up the path, search Eclipse IDE in the search bar. Download and install Eclipse IDE on your computer or PC. Mostly the Eclipse IDE is used by the Java developers. When you will run the Eclipse installer, it will ask you the option whether you want to install Eclipse IDE for Java or C, C++, PHP. Here you can see it will automatically detect your Java version and your installation path. You can check this box to create desktop shortcut and start menu. Okay, so let me click on this box and click on install button. Now we will get license agreement. Click on accept now. Here we have to accept the certificate. This is the default workspace for Eclipse IDE. Click on launch. So here our Eclipse IDE is installed. Now we will write our first program. Click on file, click on new and choose Java project. Write any name for the Java project. Let me name it my project. After naming your project, click on next. Inside our project folder, we get our source folder. So here all the source code will be saved. Click on finish. So here we have to create module info.java. Click on new and then go to class. Let us create Java class. To create Java class, right click on the source folder, click on new and then go to class. So here we will name our class. Let me name it my class. Then click on finish. Now we will type our first program. To run the program, simply click on run button. Here in the console, we will get hello world. So in the output screen, hello world will be printed. Okay, so let us understand the basic structure of Java program. This is how we can write our first Java program. So in the first line, we have declared a class, public class, my first Java program. Then in the second line, we have written comment. This is a comment line. Comments are generally ignored by the compiler. Comments are written so that the user is able to understand the program. Then the next line contains the main function. The execution of the file commences from the main function. Here the public means it declares that the file access has no restriction. Static is a keyword. It instructs the compiler so that the main function should run before anything else in the program. Next is void. It indicates that the main function will not return anything. Next is string args. It declares a string array. Args stands for arguments. Then we will start the braces. The next line, that is system.out.println, is used to print or display the message on the screen. It prints hello world on the screen. So in the output we will get hello world. Next we will close the braces. Always remember that as many brackets or parentheses which you will start in the beginning, then in the end you have to close those brackets. I hope you have successfully compiled this program. Now you can try and practice other Java programs. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment box. I hope you like this video. Do like and subscribe to this channel. See you next time. Thank you.